This phone exploded, the screen was blown off and scorched. It's simply a terrible sight. The fan said the phone can be discarded, but no matter the cost, they want to retrieve the data inside. Let's open the phone and take a look first. The battery is swollen, but it didn't explode. The screen is burned like this, probably due to heating in a microwave. The speaker is made of plastic and is completely deformed from the heat. The camera lens is made of resin and has also melted from the heat. Some people quietly watch the video, but they secretly like, comment, share, repost, and follow. Those people are just so adorable. The internal screen connector area is severely corroded. It seems that water had entered the phone for quite some time. First, let's power it up and check the motherboard current. The motherboard is leaking a slight 6 milliamperes of current. After pressing the power button, surprisingly, the current shows it can still boot up. Honestly, this build quality is better than an iPhone's. We'll remove the motherboard now. Under the microscope, the water damage doesn't seem too severe. Let's clean all the corroded areas first. Then we'll grab a confirmed working screen and test it with the motherboard. After pressing the power button, the motherboard actually displays, with both water and fire damage. Could the screen really be the only issue? Once we enter the system, we test the screen, but the touch function isn't responding. As expected, it's not that simple. Under the microscope again, the most corroded area is the touch power supply. This is a common issue with this phone series. This component is the touch power supply transistor, and if it doesn't work, the phone's touch will definitely not function. We open the schematic to check. For the touch power supply transistor to work, it needs to receive 5V from this resistor. The voltage then passes through the touch power supply transistor. After voltage reduction, it outputs 6V currents. These are then sent to the screen. Okay. Let's power it up again and test the motherboard. First, let's check if the 5V is being delivered. While testing, the resistor fell right off. The solder pads underneath are completely corroded. We scrape off the corroded solder points, then apply some solder to the pads using a copper wire. We short connect both ends, apply green insulating oil for protection. Okay, let's test it again. The 5V is back. We assemble the phone for testing. After booting up and entering the system, the touch function is back. We enter the correct password to check the data. All the data is still there. The fan said they only want the data inside, especially the photos and videos, and not to lose any of them. Alright, we'll use a 3.0 high-speed USB drive to back it all up. We plug it into the phone. Select all the photos and videos, drag everything to the USB drive. Okay, the backup is complete. Our task is done. Not a single component from the phone is usable. All of it is junk. Popcorn phone. Learned something new today.